So let's see top 5 best Chanel fragrances in my collection. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're first time here, my name is Mehdi. I'm talking about fragrances. If you haven't subscribed the channel yet, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you will be notified by my new uploads. I want to start by Bleu de Chanel EDP at number 5. It is a very complex and mass appealing safe type of fragrance. Smells clean and has a little bit of darkness or dirty notes at the base, like the bottle exactly. It is a fresh fragrance by a transparent darkness at the background. I mean, it has some twist and weight to it. It is not a linear, very easy type of fragrance. It is very complex. It smells a little bit fruity, citrusy in a very zesty way. It is not sour or juicy. It is bitter, zesty, a little bit lotiony, creamy, by incense note at the back, which will shine better at the dry down. You can feel it at the opening, but it is more prominent at the dry down. Bleu de Chanel EDP is a linear fragrance. I mean, it doesn't change or developing that much on your skin by the time. Just that incensey notes and woody base gets more prominent at the dry down. It is there at the opening, but it is more prominent and dominated at the dry down. Opens up citrusy, zesty, and dries down incensey, body lotiony kinda. About performance, lasts on my skin 5 to 6 hours, sometimes up to 7 hours. With first hour and a half average projection and sillage. It is not a beast mode or loud screaming type of fragrance. Projection is very soft, transparent and airy. Just it doesn't mean that you can overspray this fragrance. When you do more than 5-6 sprays, that incense note can be easily overwhelming. Occasions and seasons, it is 70% dressed up. It is a bit luxury and dressed up night smelling type of fragrance, but it has some 30% of casual vibe to it. I prefer it for fall and spring. It is not that much powerful for winter, not that much safe 100% for summer, but between summer and winter I prefer it for summer. About price, all of my Chanel fragrances are 150 ml and around 110 to 130 bucks. Let's continue by Chanel Allure Sport Edition Blanche. Wow, such a lovely fragrance. One of the best and natural smelling mandarin notes here. Green mandarin, I have to say. For me, it is all about green mandarin and some creamy sweetness. After green mandarin, there is some bitter, zesty vibe to it. It is sour, zesty, and sweet. But sweetness is kinda, how can I say, added. I mean, it is not fruity sweetness. You feel that is kinda added type of sweetness and a creamy atmosphere. I can say like ice cream, vanilla and green mandarin flavored ice cream. At the opening, fragrance is not that much creamy or ice creamy. It is a bit zesty and sour, juicy, but at the dry down, like after a few minutes, that zesty and citrusy mandarin notes will calm down and a creamy atmosphere will shine, and fragrance goes totally to a gourmand, edible and mouth-watering territory. Let's remember it again. Wow, very beautiful. But when you sniff it deeply on your skin, it has some soapy and vetivery accent to it, which is not that much catchable in the air. Reminds me of on the skin than the clothes. Reminds me of Guerlain Low Medial Cologne in that genre, but in the air is totally edible. But when I sniff it deeply on my skin, it is a bit soapy and vetivery, not that much gourmand, but in the air is totally ice creamy, citrusy and gourmand. About performance, Allure Edition Blanche is EDP concentration, concentrated type of fragrance, but it doesn't last as long as EDP. For example, Bleu de Chanel EDP. This is like maximum 5 hours on my skin, with first hour average, kinda below average, polite, soft projection and sillage, but shines very great under the sun heat. That's why I prefer it in extremely hot summer days. And about occasions, it is pretty versatile type of fragrance. You can go dressed up, dressed down, but it is mostly in the casual and daytime side. At number 3, Allure Homme Sport. This is what I call it 10 out of 10 fragrance. A game changer or groundbreaking. Definitely has that wow factor to it, even woohoo factor to it. Absolutely. Very happy, well done, done to perfection. And citrusy aquatic fragrance in a very well balanced way. I mean, it is not overly citrusy, overly aquatic, oceanic, shelly, eggy smelling type of aquatic. Very natural aquaticness here. We cannot catch that much of cologne, that chemical which gives to you that shelly, porty, fishy vibe. Very well balanced. I like the aquaticness of this fragrance. It's very juicy and well balanced. It is also a linear fragrance. I mean, it doesn't change that much on your skin. At least it is like this on my skin. Just 5 maximum 10% turns more aquatic by hints of some peppery spiciness and woodiness. At the dry down, loses a bit of that sour or citrusy vibe. At the opening is 100% citrusy aquatic. At the dry down is kinda closer to woody aquatic. About performance, Allure Sport is eau de toilette concentration. It means automatically you can get a little bit better projection out of this one. Not that great in terms of longevity. It is okay, maximum 5 hours, good 5 hours. With first hour, hour and a half, good to average projection and sillage. About seasons and occasions, it is absolutely a spring and summer fragrance, but I prefer it better for summer, shines better, and especially at the extremely hot days, perfect fragrance. Pretty versatile, dressed up, dressed down, casual, formal, but I prefer it more for casual and daytime situations. At number 2, the famous king, Allure Sport Eau Extreme. So Allure Sport is here. You can catch that DNA. That DNA is here available. It is a loyal flanker, I mean, but it is definitely out of that aquatic territory. This is also a fresh fragrance like Allure Sport, but they give freshness here with another way. They try to give a green freshness here. You can catch kind of minty, basil freshness without aquatic vibe. So this one is aquatic, citrusy. This is not aquatic. Also fresh, citrusy, but in a green way. Plus we have some powdery, thick, gourmand, I can say, base in this fragrance. Creamy, powdery, gourmand base, which is not available here. So I can say to this fragrance, thicker version of Allure Sport without that aquaticness. Also, if you are not at all fan of aquatic watery fragrances, if you can stand that aquatic watery notes, but you want some freshy fragrances for spring and summer, this is definitely that one. You are in true address. It is fresh without being aquatic. About performance, it is EDP concentration. Performance is absolutely better in this fragrance compared to other fragrances in the line of Allure Homme. Lasts only 6 to 7 hours. Easily with 2 hours good projection and sillage noticeable. Projection is, I can say, average to good, but sillage is absolutely above average. By this fragrance, one of the best fragrances in terms of sillage. Leaves a very loud and long central behind. Has a very big scent bubble. About occasions and seasons, it is pretty versatile fragrance, but I don't prefer that much dressed up or for various special occasions. It is casual, daytime, and I prefer it for spring and fall. Not that powerful for winter, but can be a little bit overwhelming at the summer. Also, summer nights is okay, but at all I don't prefer that much for summer. Spring, fall is the best season for this fragrance. At number 1, at the top of the list, these are only my experiences, my opinions. Maybe at all you have not that much chance by this top 5, or these are not in your book or on your top 5 list. Definitely Bleu de Chanel Parfum. The very first thing that grabs my attention by this one is citrusiness. Citrusy notes are dominated here, much more prominent compared to EDT and EDP, and has some sweetness to it, definitely more sweet, and has some soapy accent to it. This fragrance is a little bit soapier compared to EDT and EDP. Plus that very famous, inspiring, game changer incense note is here, removed or way at the background. I cannot catch it at all. It is not incensey anymore, which makes this fragrance a better prefer and choice for summer. Again, when I sniff it deeply then close, it has some vibes like Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Cologne. You feel like mixture of L'Homme Ideal Cologne by Bleu de Chanel EDP without that incensey note. It is a bit vetivery, soapy, sweet, and citrusy. It is cologne-ish type of fragrance, but absolutely it is parfum and very shiny and concentrated, oily type of fragrance. In terms of performance, it is not the best in the line. I can get honestly better performance by EDP version of Bleu de Chanel or Allure Sport Eau Extreme. This one is like 5 to 6 hours, good 5 hours. For a parfum fragrance, it is not that successful time, 5 hours. With first hour, barely hour and a half, average, below average projection of sillage. It is very personal type of projection, very close to your personal area, I can say. About seasons and occasions, because of that sour or kind of fizzy acidic citrusiness plus that clean soapy vibe, I prefer it better for summer, but has some woodiness or enough weight, sweetness for spring as well. Absolutely not for fall and winter. It smells like 60% more official and dressed up, but has also 40% of casual side. Don't forget subscribe the channel. That was today's video. If you have any opinion, suggestion, question, let me know in the comments below. I will answer you. See you in another video.